Yo, what's up guys, the Insane Game Freak here to bring you a video that it's not really a response, but it is jump started by a video from Jason made as a response to that whole Japan anti-piracy thing they're doing over there. Was my video on that, and he was specifically referring to my ash-holish tendency of pretty much how I was being kind of a dick towards people who couldn't afford it, who had other things to prioritize with. And the first thing I want to say, because the video isn't specifically about that, but it was something he said when he posted the video on either Facebook or when he posted it just on Google. I forget what it was. What I want to first say is, for those, most of you didn't even feel this way, but I do want to just address it for those who may have felt this way. I was not referring, when I said, I said lazy pieces of shit, I was not referring to anyone who could not afford it, who could not have ways of buying it online. Pretty much anyone who had legitimate reasons for not being able to do it. Whether you didn't live in the country where it was offered, you didn't have the money, you didn't have a way to buy it online even if you had the money. Pretty much, I wasn't talking about the dude struggling in college and couldn't afford to do anything extra with his life. I mean, extra in terms of buying shit, whether it was video games or Japanese comics, whatever. Or the girl who had the money but was too young to be able to get a bank account or something to buy anything online. I was talking to the spoiled little kid who had everything he possibly could have wanted and could afford to pay for it, but just fucking chose not to be an asshole. So, and if you were offended and you didn't fit into the group I was referring to, I do apologize for you guys. Most of you didn't, I don't think, even felt that way, but I want to address it just for the few of you who may have felt that way. That's besides the point. When Phil Jason posted that video, he said something along the lines of, "I'm getting tired of these elitists sustain the industry niggas." Like, something along those lines. It's not a verbatim quote, but it's something along those lines. And I've heard that before from other people, and honestly, this was a thing back when sustain the industry was more of a thing. But it was something that was there that I wanted to address then, and I just never got the chance to. But I want to just kind of want to just talk about it and just kind of get it through. Because I feel like some people have some sense of resentment towards people who either tell you to go check out certain legal websites, or people who just collect shit in general. Like, I've noticed that attitude towards those people. People gotta understand, there seems to be this misconception, well, not with everybody, but some people who think because I collect shit, I'm trying to project how much better of an anime fan I am than you because I own the box sets for shows while you're illegally downloading it. And then I sit there and I'm pretty much the whole sense of how you feel like you're being looked down upon because you use illegal sites. Even though I've used illegal sites, so it's not really that. But I want to explain something. First and foremost, buying this shit, sustaining the, helping the industry, that's a part of it. But I've even said this in terms of me, and I'm only speaking for myself. Other people may feel the same way, and if you do, that's awesome. I would think almost everybody feels this way. If you're supporting the industry, that's a part of it. But the main reason why you do this shit is because you just want to own the fucking material. Like, dead ass. That's really what it boils down to me. Is that, regardless if you're helping, that's why people buy it off of eBay or fucking Amazon. It's not about sustaining the industry. 90% of the time, it's just about owning the shit. If I'm sustaining the industry by owning the shit too, that's a fucking bonus. To give you an example, one of the biggest inspirations I always said about starting my collection that you can see over there, and I'm actually stacking my camera on. I have like a stack of video games mainly, but some anime DVDs in here too, stacked on this, and then this little fucking pile right here, and other shit in the drawers. The main reason why I started my collection originally was because of two separate things. The thing that most people associate why I started my collection was with the whole sustain industry thing that 8 was doing like a few years ago. But people don't and I've mentioned this too, the other thing was because I saw B-Dub's collection video, and I think my initial impressions when I first saw that video was, dude, that collection looks cool as shit. I want a collection like that. That was like one of my main inspirations. It was like, that was first, and then the industry stuff just kind of melded together, and that's when I started buying shit. It didn't even really, and I feel like people get offended, and I'm like, I don't understand why you get offended or why you feel like I'm talking down to you. When in the grand scheme of things, you guys are better off than me if we want to be technically honest about it. And let me explain. It's not really a hard concept to understand. I spend money buying shit like this or shit like this, okay? This is, I think this was $30-something. This was only like 20 because it was an upgrade thing, and I just upgraded the Blu-ray with the dub. And so it's like that's about 50 bucks. You know what most people do with 50 bucks? They go pay bills with 50 bucks. They go put that on their phone or their lights or their water, electricity, gas, cable, internet. Well, actually, cable and internet are two technically luxuries. Well, depending on what kind of lifestyle you have. Some jobs require you to have internet at home, so I guess that technically could count as an expense. Well, the point is, that's money that you guys who have jobs and are working the same 9-to-5 type of shifts and shit, you guys should put into your own, you put into shit that you need. Like, it's like what people keep saying. Anime, manga, video games, television are not necessities. They're entertainment. It's extra shit. It's extra shit that you could be saving for more important things. Realistically, if you look at it, it's like I'm spending my money on that and still doing the same shit you're doing, but you have more left over. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, well, it's kind of really. I would have to be dumb enough not to realize that realistically, I know that most people, you can just watch the shit online, whether you want to watch it from Netflix or Hulu, or just watch it from any other fucking site that has it streaming free, and I'm saving more fucking money, and you're saving more fucking money that way. Technically, saving money for shit that you need is a smarter idea than me going out and collecting shit. So, the elitist attitude that people think that people who collect shit have, not really. We're the ones spending ridiculous amounts of monies for things that we can really only use as an entertainment value. And maybe reselling, like, way into the future in which it's somewhat irrelevant at that point. It's not like I'm walking around on the fucking streets going, hey man, I fucking bought a DVD from Funimation today. I supported the industry. What did you do? I paid my light bills. Did you pay your light bills? No. And see, my lights are off and your lights are on. It's kind of hard for me to fucking like, I don't understand that whole elitist attitude. And at the end of the day, what this shit really boils down to is like the industry thing is kind of a bonus to me. Because at the end of the day, what it really boils down to is I like anime and manga. I want to own it. That's literally kind of what it boils down to. Do I promote the fucking sites that you can go watch it at? Sure, but some of them you don't even need to subscribe to fucking view the shit. Like Crunchyroll, you don't have to buy a fucking premium membership to watch most of the shit on there. The only thing you don't get to see is the latest episode that just came out yesterday. That's it. And you will get to see that in a week for free. So it's not like I'm sitting here with this ridiculous over big head about how much shit I own. It's kind of hard to, considering I could download it for free and save 20 bucks. But at the end of the day, I've been watching anime since I was little, not realizing what it was, and it pretty much has been a part of my life since. You know, that is the type of shit. The reason why I collect shit has never really specifically been just the industry. It will never be just for the industry. At the end of the day, I own two versions of the One Piece anime. I own the original Voyages and the fucking collections. Do I have a reason to own both of them? Fuck no. I could just buy the collections and get the same shit I get in the Voyages for a cheaper price. I just don't get them as quick. And if I really wanted to be cheap about it, I could just go online when someone rips the DVD and just puts the shit online. I could do that. But you wanna know why I don't do that? Because One Piece is my favorite series. One Piece inspired me in a lot of ways in life, and I'm not gonna say it's like the main reason why I do what I do, but it's been a heavy inspiration in my life. I have no fucking problem writing on my epitaph that One Piece was one of my biggest inspirations in my life. I have no fucking problem doing that shit. And the reason why is because the shit was a huge importance in my life. If anyone remembers my Game Addict channel, I actually I went out of my way and made like a separate segment for One Piece related news because I wanted to promote the shit out of the series. I felt like the series really was not getting the recognition it deserved. That shit had a huge impact on me. So, and this is just me personally, I wanted to support the series that gave me so much. Whether anime and manga may be just for entertainment, but it can work to inspire you through its stories, give you interesting ideas that may help you in life. Just get you through a rough ass week or month or years. I mean, I've been watching this shit since I was little. And not everything I buy even supports the industry. That's what kills me too. Like the Zashville singles I own. The Zashville singles, Viz doesn't even have the license to that series anymore. Me buying those singles secondhand, or just buying the shit in general, whether it's like from a secondhand seller off of eBay or Amazon, does not directly go back into the industry. None of that shit did. None of it. I think it was that. If you bought the One Piece 4 Kids DVDs, it'd be the same thing. You know, it's like me buying the Zashville collection, the one that they just came out with last year that had like 105 episodes, and I got it for $50. That does not directly go back into the Zashville's original creator, because all it is, if anything, I think that might go to Viz. I'm not even sure how that money is separated, because I kind of don't care. The whole point is, I want to own that. And by the way, they're also doing that for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I'm getting that shit. And they're doing that for the Pokemon seasons. Somebody please release Hoenn on DVD. The fucking box set is expensive. You don't understand. Pokemon, it's weird. Pokemon's weird like that. Like, two of the regions, I think it's Johto and Hoenn, are so hard to buy DVDs for. It's aggravating. Random side ran over. That's not the point. The point is that like some of this shit I even buy don't even go directly back to the original creator. Some of this shit I just want to own. Like I remember when Medaka Box had first came out and I had finished the manga. I was like, this is some good shit. I hope it gets a release in America. The first thing I wasn't thinking is, I guess I'm going to support Sentai when I buy Medaka Box. No, I just wanted to own Medaka Box. I wanted something Medaka Box in my room. I still probably am going to get me a Kumagawa figure. I hope they actually have one of those. Kumagawa, Zenkichi, Kudra, and Medaka. Those are like the four I really want. And not even that shit goes directly back into the industry. Some of those are just off of secondhand sites. It's like, I like to buy legit models though, because, you know, if you buy the bootleg ones, they usually don't look as good, and there's a lot of inconsistencies. And that one, there's logistical reasons why you want to buy the legit version, not the bootleg version. But the point I'm trying to make is that foremost, the reason why I buy shit is not just the industry. It's always been because I wanted to either own the series that I love to death, or I just like, again, I like physical copies, period. Alright? I mean, I did that with video games. I do that with video games too. Granted, I had to learn my lesson first because I did the stupid ass trade-ins back when I was young and naive and didn't understand the problem with doing trade-ins. Plus that I'm the type of guy who likes to keep shit, and I wasn't thinking. I'm still mad that I fucking gave away my copy of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm so mad. That was such a good game. I actually still have the memory card for the GameCube, so I am salty about that. I'm gonna get that game back. One of these days I'm gonna actually sit down and just buy that shit. I don't give a fuck. Oh, anyways, that's a complete tangent. I'm just saying, the elitism that you may be feeling from me or other people who collect shit, just understand that shit has nothing to do with just trying to hold some sense of higher authority over you. Because, as I said, realistically, you guys are better off than us. But I'm just the type of guy who is like, anime has influenced my life a lot. I don't give a fuck if it's cheesy or whatever. I've been inspired and intrigued, and shit, some of my best YouTube videos come from inspirations from anime. Like, anime is one of those things that is hugely a part of my life. Dead ass. And to me, and it's just me, I'm the type of guy where it's like, if I put in this much investment in watching your shit for over a decade, I'm the kind of guy that's like, oh, well, some of these shows I just want to legitimately own. The other half of me just wants to support the industry that fucking did so much for me as a kid. Some of this shit gets you through the roughest of times. Watch fucking Azumanga Daioh and you're feeling like shit. Your ass be cracking up by like the third episode. Shit's hilarious. Comedy gold. That's what anime does for me. It's a relaxer. It gets me through the day. Sometimes it just gets me through feeling like shit. And like, if a series can do that for me, the least I can do is go out and buy the box set. Plus that, if I like this, obviously if I'm loving the series that much, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna buy the bitch anyway, regardless. Why? Because I fucking love the series, like dead ass. And that's just how I feel about it. I mean, you can, if you want to take that as me being elitism, that's whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm buying the shit for me. First and foremost, it's always about me, because I'm the one buying it. I'm the one paying for it. If Funimation wants to stop pushing out fucking One Piece DVDs, does that mean I'm gonna stop buying the ones that are still out? Fuck no. If I can't get It was this way. If they were to stop at the Thriller Bark, I would not regret any of my purchases. I would go and buy the 4. I actually do plan to go buy the 4 Kids DVDs at some point. Which I know is going to be a pain in the ass because I'm just that much of a whore. I want that. I want like the complete United States collection I can get for the shit. I don't care. I mean, hell, I'm willing to buy a fucking 120-something box set just for some fucking postcards. That's a fandom. That has nothing to do with the industry at that point. I just want the fucking postcards. Dead ass. It's like, am I helping Viz or Sentai when I buy my Darker Box figures? No, I just want the fucking figures. It's not like me buying the One Piece figures did anything for One Piece in the States. No, I want the fucking figures. Like that's really what it boils down to. I mainly buy shit for me. The side bonus shit is usually promoting it and telling you about Lego streams and the industry itself. But the main first fucking reason for buying it is usually because I just want it. I just want it. Also, just a side note, or something else I thought was interesting. I know some of you guys might even still be embarrassed about buying anime DVDs or buying shit in general. Because look, I have no shame in my game, dead ass. I have fucking Sakurai sitting here. You walk in the door, look left, you gonna see fucking Mysterious Girlfriend X, Wagneria, Kimi no Doke, Azumaki Daioh, Sakurai, Medaka Box. I have that shit sitting out there. Some of you might still be going through that period in life in which you're embarrassed about letting people know that you're an anime. I even saw Elitist put up something about one of his coworkers who was into either, I think, Attack on Titan or Bleach, but he was still embarrassed about like telling people shit. Stop that! This is a tangent. I'll go ahead and admit that it's a tangent, but please stop that shit. I have no shit in my game. I will fucking blast Rooftop Run in the fucking car. Well, granted, I need a car that actually has like the aux cable that I can plug from my phone to the actual car, and my car doesn't have like an aux port, so I have to use those stupid cheap ass radio things. They usually suck and break, so I'm waiting until I get a new car for that. But I'll blast the fuck out of anything. Like in terms of nerdy or anime video game, I have a friend who's still fucking afraid about people knowing that he plays Pokemon games. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, stop that shit. I'm that dude. I have no problem having these figures out here. I have no problem with these video games. And at the end of the day, you can think I'm being an elitist or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm going to still buy a Male Cheeky fucking Blu-ray box set. I'm going to still buy the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX box set. I'm going to still buy the fucking Zatch. If they ever do release the Minus Arc on anime, and it can be sub only. I don't give a fuck. I will buy the Minus Arc on Blu-ray. I will buy figures of Azumaki Daioh characters. I have no fucks to give about that type of shit. You can call me elitist if you want, but at the end of the day, I'm just buying what the fuck I like to buy. And you can be over there saving your money and buy shit that's necessary. But at the end of the day, it's different lives. If you ain't doing what you like, then what the fuck are you doing? If you like watching the shit online, be free to watch it online. What the fuck? I can only say things. I can't make you do anything. And that's never my intention. I just suggested to make you aware of shit. That's it. And even then, you had the choice to just turn my ass off and just go about your business. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there because I remember that used to bother me when I was during the whole industry stuff, when it came up during the sustaining industry stuff, and I never really talked about it. So that's me airing my grievances. Anyways, this has been the Insane Game Freak. I'm about to go to the gym and then probably go watch Guardians of the Galaxy later on the night, because I've been curious about seeing that and I've heard good things. So, life's a game. Play to win, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.